make the ice for the cats so they can get up here and get something to drink. We have an egg eater on our hands. One of our chickens has started eating the eggs. I noticed yesterday when I collected eggs that a couple of them were covered in yolk, and then today there's 2 more covered in yolk. 2 are covered in yolk. And one has been cracked. I don't know if I caught them in the act or they stopped after they pecked it, but that is a clear sign that you have a chicken who is eating the eggs. So I'm not sure how we're going to find which one, because once they start eating them, they don't stop. And I'm going to go ahead and give this egg to the pigs. They love the eggs. We got 6 today, which is crazy because it's it got really low last night, maybe in the low 20s. All the water is frozen. The chicken water is not, so that's great. But yeah, we are dealing with an egg eater, so I might have to I have a bag of shells I'll bring out, and I crush up their shells, put them in the oven and crush up their shells to give to them for calcium. So we'll see if that helps. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to see why we have an egg eater, but I thought I'd show you. That is definitely a clear sign that we have an egg eater. This door was a throwaway screen door, and it was, well, storm door, because this part right here was glass. One morning we came to the farm and the glass was busted all inside of the coop. There was a rock in here, and all the glass was inside the coop. None was on the outside. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know if a person broke the glass. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know if maybe a hawk flew into it or an owl flew into it and broke it, but so I took some zip ties and this really thick safety fencing, and you can get these at Lowe's or Tractor Supply. I don't know, I've never seen it at Tractor Supply. I've seen it at Lowe's. All this stuff was left by my cousin when he lost his farm. So my dad kind of went to the barn and got it all. So I've been using it everywhere in the chicken coop and duck coop. But the water, as you can see, it got in the 20s and it froze, but the water is not froze at all. There's a little bit of slush, but not much. Which one of you ladies are eating your eggs? Huh? Let's see if I can. Now, I'm getting one Polish egg. one of the Polish just started laying. They don't lay much at all. In the spring, they'll lay for a couple of weeks, and that's it. They have not been good layers. They didn't start laying until they were 1.5 years. They're pretty to look at. They're older now, but they haven't laid a lot. They haven't laid a lot, even for, an older chicken. They lay a lot their first year and then slow down. But these didn't lay a lot their first year. They haven't laid a lot their second year, and we're getting ready to go on their third year. I am getting an egg for the past 2 days. I'm wondering if I found the culprit. She's gotten up there where the eggs were, but they're not there anymore. I'm wondering if that's our egg eater. Because she's not up there staying to lay. That's my only golden comet. But then again, the Polish was up there too, so we'll see. This will be our second winter with the frizzle over there, the black frizzle. She was given to us last December. She was smaller and didn't have many feathers, so I didn't know if we lost a couple of the other frizzles. They don't do good in the wintertime because they're feathers. They don't do good in the wintertime because their feathers don't lay against their body. They kind of flare out, and when they flare out like that, air can get to them, and they don't get as warm as they should. But she's got more feathers this year. Her bottom is fluffy, unlike last year. She's filled out more, so she's doing good. Plus, their roost is about 8 feet up in the air. It was about 10 feet, but it slid down. We have to screw it in place. There's D-Star, Grace, and Kendi. Grazing along. As you can see, we still haven't done much of anything with the fence. It's been too cold, and I just haven't had time to get out here, and I really don't know how to put them up. I've been thinking of what we can do, so hopefully within the next week we'll get that worked out. Here are the piglets. They are a few days away from being weaned from Mama. Mama was rogue. One of our potbelly pigs, after she had that litter in there, one of the babies escaped when he was about 7 to 8 weeks old, and we hadn't cut him yet. So we could not catch him. He ran around the farm. We could not catch him. Hey, Mama, you know I have food, don't you? There's a little runt. We couldn't catch him for anything. And then Mama got out. And I don't know if you've ever dealt with pigs. If you haven't, pigs are not like cows or horses. You can't, round them up. They stand their ground. And if feel intimidated, will charge you. They are very smart, and so we tried catching her, and we got her in the pen, and she jumped out, and it was crazy. So she was out with the piglet and got pregnant. We were able to, after she had her babies, hey, Mama, after she had her babies, we were able to catch her, and, we caught the babies in the field, and then she followed us up here, and we put them in this pen for now. But They're ready to, within the next couple of days, to be separated. They're almost 8 weeks old. Little fat boogers. But I'm going to feed them. Gretel, why don't you tell them what you did? Every time we come to the farm, I haven't been bringing her because it's been muddy, and she'll get see on her side on that side, and see on her side on this side. It never fails, never fails. She will find poop of any kind and roll in it and drag her face in it. Gretel, Gretel, you're gonna need a bath. Gretel, you're gonna need a bath. I know it. You're a pretty girl anyways. We love you. Shadow, you didn't come when I fed everyone. Hopefully there's some up there for you. Are you gonna rub on me? Huh? Are you gonna rub on me? Oh, are you gonna get jealous? I know Ash sounds like she's getting jealous. Gretel, are you gonna love on the kitty? You know better. You know better to roll around in poop. What was you thinking? What was you thinking? She's a good girl. Yes, she is. Even though she rolls in poop. Even though she rolls in poop.